So you basically try to meet RZA like multiple times, and it's the fourth trip to New York on the bus, basically, where you finally meet him. You play him the song Blowgun, right? And then he asks you to join Wu Elements.
Facts. You got it exactly right. Yeah. 4 trips from Detroit on the Greyhound. Fucking stankin' ass musty bus. I think it was like 15 fucking hours, man. 15 hours, bro. Crazy stops.
Wait, so
waiting.
What happened with the first 3 times though? Like, why couldn't you meet him?
He didn't show up. So, like, I think the first time I went, I think I stayed, man, 3 or 4 days. RZA never came into town, never showed up, so I couldn't, catch up or know where he was at. He never came. Second time, same type of thing. I think the second time, so Silver Rings would tell me, like, yo, RZA's gonna be in town such and such date, man. Go ahead and shoot out there. I'll set you up with him. So I'll shoot out there. So I think the second time, bro, I went out there on like a Friday, got there on a Saturday. RZA didn't show up, and I had to get on the bus Saturday night to go back. And so it was like, oh man, it was terrible, though. It was like torture. But yeah, the fourth time, I was outside 36 Chambers, and because he told me that RZA was coming there, so go wait there. So I go there, and yeah, Ninth Prince was outside. Shout out my nigga Ninth Prince. And I showed him some beats off my headphones. He was just like, bro, that's crazy, bro. Come upstairs a minute. So, boom. Me and Cav, we inside 36 Chambers, man. So, at that point, I think I tracked out 2 beats in the big studio. Right when I got there, I'm tracking out beats in 36 Chambers. I'm like, damn, wow, this is crazy. So, then Ninth, they tell me to go and wait. Me and Cav, we wait in the lobby for like hours. Then like 4 a.m, that's when RZA, Master Killer pop out the elevator and shit. And so, yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, bet. Here we go. I know they're going to ask who the fuck is these guys over here. So I'll wait, let them handle biz. I waited around. They did their thing. No one asked who the fuck we was. Me and Cav over there like, dog, they don't know who the fuck these 2 niggas is over here playing chess forever. So, finally, I hear them talking about going to the club across the street. I'm like, dog, it's like 4 a.m. I'm like, dog, I can't let this shit slip by. So I just get up, I just go over to RZA and be like, bro, can I just get 5 minutes of your time? And yeah, he gave me them 5 minutes, man. Like you say, he listened to the Blowgun joint. And I'm trying to get on as a rapper. So he listened to Blowgun, and he takes the headphones off. And he's like, yeah, I got enough rappers. So I'm like, damn. Then he says, but who the fuck made that beat? I'm like, dog. I was like, that's me. I made the beat. He's like, man, you got more like this? I said, I got a whole bunch more. He said, I got enough rappers, but I want you to join the Wu Elements. That's what he said to me at that point right there. He said, come back tomorrow. I'm gonna hit you with some paperwork, and from there on, man, it was a go.
Wow, that's amazing. Yo,
it was crazy, bro. It was crazy.
Yo, keep it real though. The first 3 times, were you pissed off when you didn't end up meeting him, and you made that trip?
Very, man. I was very pissed off. Not like mad at anybody, but like, bro, I get mad at luck. Like, how the fuck he ain't come, man? I can't believe this shit. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, man? I done did all this shit, man, and nothing. It's just my fucking luck, like type shit. So, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I was mad at the universe. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what was that feeling like though at that time when all of a sudden now, like, man, like obviously Wu-Tang was your favorite group.
Yeah.
And you at 36 Chambers and you tracking the beats, and like are you trying to like contain your excitement and like your fanning out basically?
Nah, bro, I was actually never like that. The only shit I did was when he told me, you want you to join the Wu Elements, and they sent me and Cav out of the studio. I think 36 Chambers is like in the middle of the block. I fucking jumped and hooped and hollered and celebrated all the way down the block. Like I was damn near in tears of joy. So that was my moment, man, to, to geek out about the shit. And, but from that point on, man, I was, I'm a laid back, I'm just a laid back, cool cat. So I just like, I be in that bitch relaxed, soaking shit in, man. I never, like, I'm not even the nigga to be like, let me get a pic, man. Let's get a pic. I just ain't never really been like that, man. If we flick it up naturally, that's cool, man. But I never been the type of nigga to run up on dudes to get a pic and let's blah blah. I'm just more in the cut, laid back like that, man. And I think people like that. People respect that, man.
Right,
So
right. Especially during that time.
yeah, indeed, indeed, yeah. So yeah, I was cool. I was laid back. I was soaking it in and enjoying what the fuck I had accomplished, man. So, but don't get me wrong. In my mind, I was like, man, I'm that nigga, boy. I'm that guy. I'm that nigga, boy. So yeah, I was hyped, man. Don't get me wrong. I was hyped, man. Absolutely. I know what the fuck I know how big what I had done was. You know what I mean?
Right. So what was the conversation between you and Kev like during that time though? Like after that happened?
Man, we couldn't believe it, bro. We couldn't believe it. We was, we was on cloud nine, and I think we was already formulating the seven wise men shit. So we were, we were like, I always have like, I got my goal, and then when I get to my goal, I'm like, fuck, but I want more. You know what I mean? So literally, I used to say, man, I just want. When they was my favorite group and I had no contact, I said, man, I just want one song with a Wu-Tang guy. So, man, when that shit happened, I was like, dog, I want a whole album now. So that's what me and Kev was on, man. Boom, we signed. We got the Wu. Now we got to put now we got to put the bros on. You know what I'm saying? We always wanted to do a group, man. That was just one of our things, man. We always wanted to do a group. We was around so many talented motherfuckers that we was like, we got to assemble something. And plus, we always, where I'm from, man, you put your niggas on, man. So,
Right.
yeah, that was it. We was already planning on what's next. You know what I mean?
So in 2003, you end up producing 2 tracks on RZA's album, Birth of a
Yeah.
Prince. You produced
Yeah.
A Day to God is 1,000 Years and The Birth. What was it like working with RZA and producing something he was actually going to be like spitting over?
I mean, the shit was amazing, man. What happened was, he invited me down there for the whole summer. I believe this was '02. And so, maybe it was '03. But, I know the album came out in '03, but it was summertime, man. And I went down there. He had an apartment. I believe it was on 33rd and First Street, Manhattan. And, I mean, the shit was amazing, bro. Like it was an apartment and shit, but it was like a hotel, man. It was a maid that came in and cleaned up every day. So I'm in that bitch every night, and I'm supposed to report to 36 Chambers at 3 p.m. every day. So I wakes up, chills, get some food, whatever. Boom, I shoot over to 36. We in 36 Chambers from like 3 till 4 in the morning, bro. Every night. You know what I mean? So that shit was crazy. And out of those sessions right there came the songs from Birth of a Prince. Day to God is 1,000 Years in the Birth. So what it was like working with RZA was I was there all summer and we did those 2 songs. But what I really took from it all was, of course, I'm hyped. I got the songs and shit. I'm on like the backgrounds of other songs people don't know of, which was ill. But
What do you mean, like ghost producing or more like?
No ghost producing. I'm talking about like, hey, jump in there and add and throw your voice another track on the hook for me. Like for instance, I'm on the hook for Drink, Smoke, and Fuck on that album. So shit like that. So, but what I really took from that shit was I watched Business day in and day out. I watched this group come in and record. I heard Triumph. I heard the pieces. He had an R&B group remixing it, and I heard all the pieces. Fucking crazy. But I really got to watch the business, how the businesses run, who's coming in, what type of deals they setting up, who gets this block of time, how they manage this, that, and the other. How an album is. I watched Choco Reynoso mix the album from start to finish. Took notes, paid attention. I was always interested in engineering, so I learned a lot from him. So it was more so like the business and technical side that I wasn't familiar with doing a studio in the crib in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We had the big boards. I'm watching how the big boys record, how they get it ready, how they mix, how they master, how they have these meetings. They let me sit in on meetings. So it was really a crash course on like fast New York business, you know what I mean? So and music business, you know what I mean? So um I think that's a part a lot of artists don't get, man. They don't see that side of shit and they think it's just like put your music out. But yeah, I learned it was a whole machine and a whole bunch of steps you got to go through with every product. So that was the real jewel I took from that summer and working
So
with
it was
RZA.
almost like an internship in a way.
I mean, yeah, damn near, absolutely, man. RZA would break me off with bread every day. Like, heck, enjoy. So I'll be walking through New York, buying gear, getting all type of crazy food. Like, never had this type of money in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he was literally hitting me with like 500 a day. Boom. So, yeah, it was amazing, bro. And I'm in New York with gear, all type of shit, man. So
Remember, 500 in
yeah,
2002, 2003 was a lot
yeah,
more money than it
yeah,
is now.
we was crushing it. We was definitely killing the money, man, for
Wow.
sure, for sure.
So was there other songs that you had produced that didn't make it?
Nope, that was just them two. Yep,
Just those two.
just them
Okay.
two. Yep, yep, yep.
Man, that's crazy. Any
Yeah, man.
any good stories from that time?
Oh man, yeah, crazy stories, man. I remember, Wu-Tang, man. We all, we from the grain, man. So we always got our people around us, and there was a good brother named Fatty who was, he always worked within the Wu-Tang biz, and man, R.I.P. Man, my brother Daddy-O from the crew. Um, they was taking me to the airport when I was leaving New York, right? And so, oh man, I'm in the back. They taking me to the airport. I'm kind of at their mercy getting to my flight on time, and the fucking tire blows out, right? So I'm like, damn, bro, this is fucking crazy. I'm about to miss my flight, bro. Fuck. So, man, brother Fatty is like, yo, look over there, and we look, bro. It's a used tire shop. It's closed. Ain't nobody in there. Fatty is like, yo, Daddy-O, jump in the driver's seat and pull up next to that shit. I'm about to climb the fence and get a tire out that bitch. So I'm like, bro, what? How? So, bro, he he climbs the fence, he finds the tire, and I'm like, bro, you gotta rim that bitch. Bro, he comes out, takes the tire off, leaves it on the jack, throws the tire over the fence, jumps over the fence, goes in the building, doors open. I hear a machine running. He like, yeah, I know how to use the rim joint. He re-rims the fucking the new tire on that bitch. Comes out, throw the bitch over the fence, come back out, whip that bitch back on. Got to my flight on time. That was wild,
Oh.
bro. So, yo, man, shout out to Fatty, man. I don't even know where Fatty went, man. I ain't seen or heard from Fatty since I think that trip, man. But yeah, man, and yeah, good times, man. It's crazy stories, man. Like one of those nights as well. Me, RZA, Old Dirty, Beretta 9, 4 in the morning. We finish up at 36. The Copacabanas across the street. They like, let's go to the club. So I'm like, bro, word, let's go. So we walk, it's right across the street. We go in. Like soon as they see us, they grab the rope, they open the rope up, we walk in all for free. You know what I mean? So it was crazy going around the club, everybody treating us like celebrities. It was a great night. Bottles, man. We had a fucking grand time. So, that's the night I hung out with Dirty and we got drunk in the club and shit, man. So, that was crazy, man. You know what I mean? Good memories. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, it
all
was
right,
dope.
we know in college you was getting groupies and all that. I mean, like getting girls, right? You
Mm.
know, you ain't had no problem with that. But now you hanging out with these big dogs. You know what I mean? So, what was
Yeah.
the groupie love like?
No, it was crazy, man. It was crazy, man. It was crazy, man. It really wasn't really like me so much, but it was like the guys kind of, I'm not gonna say names, but the guys had somebody around them all the time. Like for instance, there was this one chick that was in the apartment all summer with me and Fatty. She was a singer, but I don't even remember her being on those songs, man. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was somebody groupie, but you know what I'm saying? It was you really gotta be star level to be like having them at your door like that though. It really is it's not a lot of groupies in the underground hip hop shit like that. But yeah, when you roll with them, you see a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but I mean, like
Word of mother.
even though you're not at the top, you still caught some. You know what I mean?
Man, yeah, man. You know how it go, man.